You're not finna rap. Shh, shh. If you're not finna rap,
Tell me shush again. Fucking ass. We're on there.
I know. Mimi, you threw an axe kick. Almost fell in the split. You little bastard. Wow. You can't punch like me. I get them boys 3 pieces and a chicken and a biscuit meat. We back at it one more time. Side kick under the elbow. That's underneath the leg. Oh, Mimi, triple, quadruple, round kick to the face. Now we're back. Welcome back to our place. Welcome, guys. This is the Raw, the Mimi and Lump Show podcast. Talk live, kick ass, coach ass, whatever you is, bust the ass. Mimi. Hey, girl, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm here.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Sorry, guys, we missed y'all last week. I was due to an injury and due to the ice that was on the road. We saw people sliding everywhere, slipping and sliding in shoes, not in the vehicles, in shoes, falling face first to the floor. I'm telling you guys. Welcome back to the nice warm day. This is Super Bowl day for everybody. And also, this is called the Galley Valentine's Day. The what? I pressed the button. I didn't. I hit it one time.
Jesus.
He had a 30-second go on that. I didn't know that. I won't push him no more.
Please don't. He went too long.
Yes, he did. But we got some good news to bring you guys. Miss Regina has started back working out.
Oh, you capping.
She has started back working out now. So due to you ladies out there who's been waiting on that match.
No, don't wait. Keep moving forward. Don't even think about me. No, don't tell them that because that's not true.
All right, guys, I'm just playing. She hasn't started back, but we do got some.
I've been doing things to just get my heart rate up. That's it. That's it. I know.
Starcade went on this weekend, correct?
Today.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sorry, yesterday. Yes.
Not today. We got Super Bowl today. And don't nobody want to throw no tournament today. They're going to be empty.
They're going home today.
They're going to be empty.
Yes.
Selling the hot dogs for 25 cents because the tournament is empty.
Hey, nobody wants to do it on a Sunday.
No. But, Mimi, what's up? You got some results for me? Talk to me. Tell me something good.
Well, we wanted to start with the laser, the fight last week.
Oh, the laser tag. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Tell me about that. Let's talk about that. Chad put that on.
Him and Carmichael Simon.
Yes, in Austin last weekend. And it was my first time having the opportunity to see it live with the light up equipment. It was on the headgear.
Light up the eyes. Light up the eyes.
And you wore like a chest protector.
Not like war. You wore a chest protector.
Okay, it was a chest protector. And the way it lit up, the interesting part to me about it was the way the judges scored it.
You say judges or judge?
Judges. There were 2 of them.
No. One judge, one arbitrator. But I'm happy you said that. But keep going. Okay. I'm listening.
Wait, pause, stop. What does that mean?
Arbitrator means that he just...
I know what an arbitrator...
Oh.
I know what an arbitrator is. I mean, what did you mean by the difference in what I just said?
Because you said 2 judges.
There were 2. They stood out there in the middle of the fight and he had to get confirmation.
Okay.
Again, what is that response for? What's your thought? What happened?
Because an arbitrator don't make calls. They finalize the call that you so-called see. Meaning that if I light yours up, the center judge is supposed to be able to just say point because I lit it up. But it comes when it's a clash, when we both light up at the same time is where who lit up first. This is where the arbitrator steps in and like, okay, well, he lit up first. Not every clash that, he lit up, he's calling. Okay. That's not how it was supposed to go. But hey, we all learning. It was something new to all of us.
Right. It was the first time.
Of course.
Right. Understood. I didn't know that. See, you're giving me information and an insight. I didn't know that. I got you. Yeah. Okay. So you were, speaking of, were on the card last week. And you fought well. You did. You fought your fight. And due to injury, you couldn't compete. But when it comes to a competitor doing something different as far as with this electronical laser light system, if you want to say, how did you and what did you think about it?
Uh, Honestly, I thought it was pretty cool. Uh, and then it was set up like a backyard boogie fight too. So I really liked it. That some old school things. We finna go into the garage type
In the dark.
in the dark. Yeah. Actually, no, them lights hurt it. Those lights were too bright.
Those are like super
They
grand lights.
Yeah, they have to. All finals need to adjust that. Like you can't have the. I know you guys want to have it bright, so everybody can see our dark asses up there on the stages and everything. But you got to be careful when we are fighting in that light.
Oh, the
facing that light.
promoters. You mean the promoters?
The promoters. Okay. For the competitors that's in the nighttime finals, like that's a handicap to some of us. That shit is blindful. Like it really,
Yes.
really is. Sometimes it's too bright, and then it just the way it hit our eyes, lining up and trying to look at a competitor in front of us is just ugh.
So you're just asking them to be a little bit more compromising with the lights and the system.
For sure.
Okay.
And
good
then
deal.
I say I enjoyed it. The eight man little tournament.
It's
Good.
very good competition. Who were the
Definitely.
fighters again?
The fighters were myself, Vito, Leo, Lito, Charlie Davidson, Shotty, and
Jason.
Peter Shatuni.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Peter, the brother.
Yeah, Peter Shatuni. And
Oh.
Jason. He's
Okay.
number 8.
Kennedy.
So, yes.
Kennedy. Okay.
So it was 8 of us on the card. And,
Okay.
just something put together. Like you said, we tested it out.
Local talent or state talent.
State talent, yeah.
Not local.
The
Excuse
state
me.
talent-
Because
state
we're
talent.
spread out from all over the
For
state.
sure.
Okay.
Like I can't wait for the next one.
How were the how did it go as far as the judging? I'm not the judging, the scoring. How did you score? What were the rules like? What did they explain to you before you did it?
So the rules we had to just really wait for the first fight to kind of really get a better understanding of the rules. Because at first we thought that it would be you would point like a foul, like our NBL foul, you'll point low to the person that got scored on, and you'll point to the person
High.
that scored, and
Okay.
the score goes down. So it
Okay.
starts from 5. Everybody it's 5-5, and it goes down every time you score. Everything is 1 point. It goes
Deduction.
downwards. Yes,
Okay.
you go deduct it. But the confusing be when you're pointing down, because usually when you're pointing down, also that's the deduction.
Penalty.
Yes,
Correct.
So it get confusing in the fight. I definitely like you do the best out of 3, minute and a half each round, best out of 3. That definitely makes it a lot more challenging.
How long were the timeouts in between?
You get about a minute,
Okay.
45 seconds to a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, they were pretty lenient with that. Big shout out to Peter Shatuni, who I had already been experiencing with it prior to a lot of us out there doing it for the first time. Like I seen Chad do it at Bear Lobi's tournament, but I really didn't get to catch it because due to Cora having a few seizures that day, we
Okay. I remember that now.
Yeah,
I didn't realize Chad did it there.
He did it over to the side, exactly over on the side where Faith had fought at. But I didn't get to see it. But I heard it was pretty cool.
Okay.
You have to wear their hand pads, their foot pads, which they have sensors on it.
Okay.
You have the chest protector that has sensors on the ribs, sensors on the chest, and then you have a helmet that has a light and also has a sensor on it.
That gear reminded me of old school macho gear.
Yeah, old school
or Century, old school Century, like the June Reese style.
Definite Century style gear.
Yes.
But we got to wear our own helmets.
Right. I saw that some of you had the option to wear theirs or wear your own. What did they do when you chose to wear your own headgear? What happened? How did they put the sensor?
So they had a Velcro piece with like the sensor on it and a few sensors onto it, and then they just strapped it to my helmet. Boom.
Okay, so like putting on a face shield.
Yes,
adding
a little bit put on the face shield. I really don't like they need to fix the way it sits on the cheeks. Our helmets don't have the cheekbone structures for it on there. So
so like the straps of it.
Well, not even the straps. It's just the coverage. So the coverage came about like right out this way.
Okay. It made it bulky.
Yeah, it made it very bulky, and then the way it set on my face too for it to be able to strap across was kind of like this is a little funny feeling,
Right.
Especially when you want to feel like you're just working out, and just because it felt like it was about to be a workout, it felt like it was going to be a Saturday
something
workout.
Different.
Yeah, just putting on some gear, but all the extra should just be extra.
Right.
Extra.
I enjoyed it.
Definitely.
I was there with you, coaching you, but I had yelled out, you need to have a women's night, or in general, add some women fighters, and Chad threw the thumbs up. So hopefully one day he'll get that, and hopefully I can learn it, as a judge perspective, and then I can judge it. It's something I have to watch and literally sit around and be more involved in to kind of
Yes.
pick it up to be
I mean, it's
natural.
which it's which you judging. Period is natural. The thing is, the center judge is not really the judge. The judging is the light up.
Okay.
If I score on you, that judge in the middle just supposed to clear. He's supposed to clarify with himself, like, oh, it's
Which
a point.
light lit up first?
Yes. And then if he think it's a clash or something, then the arbitrator comes in and give the final say so.
Right. I see.
Not like, oh, it lit up, call. Both of us need to call this way. It started to feel like a TKO event.
Okay.
You know.
Understood.
And,
Now I got a question.
of
I
course.
saw with the lights, some were green, some were like yellow, purple. What were the different colors?
I think that was just the colors that they chose to use in those specific sensor parts.
Okay, so it didn't matter if it was a kick or a punch.
No,
it wasn't.
No,
connected.
everything was still 1 point.
Okay.
And then the face hits. Chad had to call because it's nothing that lights up when you hit someone in the face.
Right.
So that was the time.
And that was a legal point.
Yeah, no, it's legal. If you kick someone in the face, yeah, it was legal to go.
Okay.
But that's the only time he will be judging. And like I say, the arbitrator was someone who just clarifies if it comes down to the center ref not knowing. But I definitely think you need to have some referees involved in it in some type of way because it unbalances.
Okay.
All
right. I see.
And
it was actually good to me.
No,
I
enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
And then with the level of competition, some of the fights that we saw I didn't think went the way I would have gambled on. Some people fought better. Some people didn't fight as well. But in general, some of those fights, it was like, oh, I didn't think it was going to go out. It was going to happen that way. But it had some good matchups, some very good fighting as far as men fighting here in the state of Texas. It was really good. Old school all the way down to new school.
Yeah.
New school all the way up, however you want to look at it.
For sure you had Vito and I, the two oldest on the card.
Right.
That's over 35. And then you had the youngest one's Lito, who's like probably about 18, 19
I
now.
think I remember them saying 19, I think. Please forgive me if I was wrong.
It's all right. We all lie about our age. I got you.
I'm not lying. I'm with one. I'm at peace with mine.
No, but it ran smooth. It was quick.
Absolutely.
It was quick.
I think they even ended earlier than we thought. We thought we'd get out about on 9.
No, and that was the thing. He gapped it. He gapped it from 6 to 9. Thinking like, okay, doing some talking, doing some few things. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is how to go.
Right.
But no, we ended
giving thanks to his sponsors.
7:45, 8 o'clock. It was
we were
done with. I liked it. That was definitely smooth. Like I said, it was 8 people, 8-person tournament.
Right.
What it really get interesting if he probably do a double elimination one to where.
Oh, you guys will be fighting forever if it's 3 rounds. He would have to take one of those rounds away.
No, you can't take one away because you can have a tie at each round.
Okay, well, I don't think it should be double. That's my opinion. You would have to be in Olympic style mentality, and that's cardio, and that's mentality,
and that's what they are trying to give back to us is the Olympic style. That's why I'm 100% behind Chad and Carmichael for this right here because it's already in the Olympics.
Right.
And
correct.
If we bring that to our tournaments, that give our people an opportunity to be able to go to the Olympics.
Right.
And compete.
Because you start to use it and experience it now. So you get that history of
it. And I think that's just pretty fucking awesome.
Absolutely.
So I'm with that one. But yeah, something else went on that weekend. What else went on? Because I thought you was gonna be somewhere else. Like deuce up, 8 down, turn up.
Last weekend?
Yeah.
No, was it? Oh, for the Georgia.
The Georgia Open.
Excuse me, my apologies. I wish we had talked about it. We did. I wish I could have been there. But you had that fight. Yeah. You chose to stay home and fight locally. For sure. But yes, I did make it. We did make it, but hopefully we can work it out and make it next year. I saw some of the pictures, not really videos, and that's my fault. I'm not saying they're not out there. I just haven't seen much of them, but I did see that Brian won, and he won seniors.
And drum roll, 18s,
18 plus,
18 plus as well.
Absolutely. So that's good. He covered the board. He went across the board and did a sweep.
Swept.
Yes, I get it.
And then put his clothes on and left.
Absolutely. Now, who won forums? Do you know that?
Oh man. So let me tell you guys. If y'all don't know about this Dragon Ball Z little sushi man right here, Jeff Sushi Doss.
Get it.
Y'all better have to go back and really watch the old school Sushi Doss. Sushi won. Forums Grand.
Okay. So he actually was there last weekend and won this weekend.
Oh. Whoa.
This weekend was Starcade.
Yes.
So he was at Georgia Open, competed and won. And then he was at Starcade this weekend and won.
There's something like that they say.
Hey.
They say something like that.
Get it, Sushi.
All right, Sushi.
Doing it for seniors. I like it. I can dig it, brother. Keep hope alive.
Dragon Tail Sushi out there. Woo.
And I just want to say, I think Travis clarified it. Sushi fought here at Starcade.
Wait.
Sushi.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Wait.
Jeff?
Wait. Lil John, come here. Come here. You say that Sushi Doss fought in ATL.
Not in ATL. He fought in Florida.
Oh,
Starcade is in Florida.
Well, yeah. Starcade.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
He fought this weekend, which was yesterday, and I assume he won his division. He didn't win grands, because he listed the grands that he won.
Send me a picture of Sushi face right now. I need to see if he got any cuts and bruises on him. That's Jean-Claude Van Zam.
Hey, Sushi is a martial artist.
Yes.
Because he does forms, he does traditional, he does weapons, he does fighting. His students are across the board good, solid students. He has champions. He has some that works hard to get to it. He has some that has natural abilities. But in general, all across the board, Sushi is top notch.
No, his students fight better.
Hey,
Jacob fought better.
Hey. He won his division yesterday.
Whoa. Hey, go. Whoa.
Sir. You didn't hear me what I said.
Gandhi, you got to be listening to this.
Sushi.
Give it up, guys. Come on, man. Y'all have to give it up for him.
Absolutely. I love my brother. And
Great job, Sushi.
Jeff, I have never known him as a all-around fighter. I have seen him fight and he has fought. But the way he expressed it and the way for him to win his division at Starcade, that's a big tournament in Florida.
The fish after a sushi is what?
What?
What kind of fish is after a sushi?
Shit, I don't know. Calamari?
Oh, well, Jeff Doss, you're a calamari.
That's a squid. No, what is it? I don't know. Why? Where did they come from?
Because he's the next fish. He's moving up his levels.
Oh, I got
So we can't call him sushi no more. We're going to call him, you say squibbler?
Oh, my God. No, I don't know. I have no idea. He loves sushi, so I know that's why they call him Sushi.
Oh.
After that, that's what she named her that. I call Apple Peaches, so Peaches gave her that name.
Peaches.
Yes.
Oh, Peaches. And what's be young name? Because they were the three Kanzams.
It was the Southern. What was that? SCL.
Something like that.
Their league. Excuse me, guys. Sushi. I know you're gonna do your show and you listen to us, or Alex. Somebody tell us. You Be Young and Apple had a circuit together, and it was SL or SCL, maybe something like that.
Southern
California League, maybe.
But Jeff Doss wasn't out there.
No, but he was involved with it. He was in Virginia.
He was for sure. He was, but I think they had to give him some type of letter.
Yes, I think they had 4. Sushi, Brian, Apple, and wasn't there one in Vegas or?
She was the one that was in Vegas.
Okay, so Be Young in Cali, and who else? I thought there was
just
4.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay, that's my mistake.
They tried to take over the world.
Hey, keep hope alive.
And they brought something different to the leagues that made everybody have to step their shit up.
I still have hand pads from Be Young's tournament.
Oh, baby. Ooh,
I still have those. They don't fit anymore.
They all white.
Yes.
They're pretty too.
And yellow with black.
There's some pretty suckers right there.
Absolutely. Stay away from them.
You better believe it.
I don't let anyone wear those. They're brand new.
They're at my granny house.
You have yours still?
At my granny house.
Absolutely.
I looked at them the last time I was up there. Walked up the stairs and I saw them sitting right there.
Maybe we need to bust those out one time for the good time.
No. I don't want to put a scratch on those.
Hey, I feel you. What if we fight different times and we wear the same ones? They got to be kid sizes because we huge.
Nuh-uh, mine is I think like a adult medium.
I can't tell you what mine are.
Yeah.
But that was in my skinnier years.
Uh-huh.
I got PP.
PP is gone.
No, Pandemic Powell's still here.
Pandemic Pounds has left.
No, not from mine.
You just got pounds of pandemic on you.
Oh my God, I hate him, guys. I hate him. And that was spontaneous and correct.
I
But
know.
I hate him.
Big shout out to open weight winner at the North Georgia Open, Luis.
Last week. Okay.
Yes. Big shout out to Luis. Luis doing some things. DKS, yeah, that boy's
I've seen him before. The taller one. He has long hair.
No, he's a shorter one with the longer hair. The taller one is Edgar.
Is okay. Which one did we see fight Jamon in Memphis?
I think Jamon fought the shorter one, if I'm not mistaken.
And
that would be Luis.
Luis.
Yes.
Okay. That he's good.
Yes.
He has a good
Nice
front
little-
leg.
yes.
Yes.
Right,
That's him.
Got a kind of a similar style with Damien.
Yeah. And the senior lady that fights on Legend that has the ponytail.
Yes. Mouse.
They fight alike. I'm not sure if they train together or what, but they fight similar.
Style.
Yes, to
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And they remind me of, because she has a ponytail like he does, I believe.
Mhm.
So yes, I like watching both of them.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, big shout out. Kat Sanchez.
Okay.
That was your open women's winner, Kat Sanchez. Good
Kat
job.
Sanchez.
That name sound familiar, Mimi.
It does. Excuse me, ma'am and Miss Kat. Kat Sanchez. How do I know? Maybe I judged her somewhere or something.
Maybe. Or maybe she walked up and shook your name and told you her name was Kat, and you just don't remember.
And my apologies.
Because Mimi is scared of the cat.
I could be.
I know you is.
I could be. Depends
Meow.
on what we're talking about.
Meow.
Baby.
Slap that fool.
Where's she from?
America.
Oh my God. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Look, I don't know where Miss Cat from.
No,
but if I had to guess, she have to be from somewhere off that
Do we know what team?
Florida, Georgia area.
The team that she fights with? No.
No, ma'am.
I was trying to get a picture. I'm sorry. That's what I was trying to place a picture, and my apologies. I'll know next week.
Yeah, because she could have looked up. She gonna look you up. Miss Cat, she gonna look you up.
I will.
And
I'll even send her a friend.
She's gonna Google you first.
I'm gonna go to all the karate websites that we all connected to, because we're all connected in some way. It's that, what is it, 6 degree of persons or people, that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, all karate people know all karate people.
That's it.
Yes, we can always find each other.
Yes. And then
who won for yesterday at Starcade?
Starcade. Oh, I got some shit because we had a dog fight. But I got some shit first. Big shout out to Pro.
Okay.
From Next Level.
Okay.
Pro went down there and showed the Pro. Stepped up his game and got him.
Is that the young kid?
Yes, ma'am.
I think he's a little older than D Stacks, but
yes,
and he's dark skinned and skinny, bald head.
Used to train with Richie.
Oh, Average.
Yes.
From upstate.
Yes.
Congratulations, young king. Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, big shout out to him. That's something.
That's dangerous. When you get your first taste,
yeah,
it's like drawing blood. When you like a pit bull, when you bite it, it's like you get hungry.
And I just watched Vampire in Brooklyn, so that really right. Taste of blood.
That's it, Julius. That's it. He's gonna be out here this year. I want to watch him live. I can't remember.
You gotta see him. He got a nice little front leg. And then it's just depending on which one show up. Everybody has their moments where they really show up and show out. Because I heard somebody else came down there and showed up and showed out, and it's an old school fighter, Mimi.
Who? Wait,
Mr. Wayne Ursley, girl.
I know Wayne from, what is it, South Carolina, Virginia. He's on Unity.
Yes, he's off of that area over there in them liners somewhere.
Yes. Where's he been? Is he in college, working, married?
I don't know, but
I hadn't heard from him.
He was out there.
Oh.
And he won the 8-man event that they had at the Starcade.
With Trey, with Christian,
with Mr. Justice Floyd.
Oh my goodness, that's great! Congratulations to you, young king.
And I heard he had put somebody on the toilet. Meaning he had to go sit down and go to sleep for a minute.
Oh, night.
Ooh,
really?
Yeah.
So Wayne, he must be active training. I hope to see him out
a lot more this year.
Yes,
for sure.
If he's winning 8-man set fights,
that's nice.
Absolutely, with great competition.
And whoever coached him had to really, really coach him through some shit. Because Wayne
Unity.
has
who is that? Sherman.
It depends on who he had. You can have Mr. Johnson in there.
Okay, and the guy that
Thomas, Mr. Calvin.
Is that the one that looks like Boyce with the son?
Yes.
That he coaches a lot.
He coaches a lot too. Yeah, yes. Boy's son. Yeah, that's who that is. Jeff Doss, you know who I'm talking about.
It's not his son, it's his twin brother.
Because he took over your event one year. You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. When you guys got disqualified.
Don't tell nobody. We did not get disqualified. B Young got disqualified
because he
against
stood
the
up.
fighter against a fighter that
Jeremy.
shh.
Sorry.
Stop telling names. Don't tell no.
It's out there in internet land.
It
if you was
is.
there, it's a million
And
people.
if
I
you-
wasn't there.
And if you was there, and if you wasn't there and you watch it, I need to get your input because Jeff Doss owed me a lot of money from that event. Jeff Doss owes me a lot of money for that event.
I think there's a few people out there that would agree.
Yes, and he know I love him.
I wasn't there, but I know major details that I've been told, and they add up. And I was called right during and immediately after the situation.
And when they called Boyce was packing his stuff up to move, so it was kind of messed up too. That they called him in the middle of moving to ask him a silly question like that.
Well, he's not a promoter. He's the president of a league. So you know Roger Goodell.
I know Roger Rabbit.
Oh damn! I'm talking about the NFL, ding-a-ling. When they have an issue or question, they call him. He has to be on call. So Boyce, whether he was moving to Africa, moving up to outer space, he should have been prepared to help and solve the problem.
Wait.
Oh, Jesus.
You know Boyce would not go to Africa. So you talking about move to Africa?
No, he would go, but he wouldn't move.
He's going to Bangkok. That's where he belongs, in Bangkok.
I'm not even going to respond. That one is one that might get us in trouble.
No. You talking about Africa. That's going to get us in trouble. They're going to be like, do you really think Boyce will go there?
No, absolutely not. Back to the tournaments.
Yes. Cheers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Mr. Wayne and Mr. Justice Floyd was the final fight for the 8-man
and he's on Velocity. I saw he and his dad and his mom. Justice, right? Correct? Floyd.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I was like, who you scared me with that look on your face.
Like, wait, who? Yes, no,
all of them represent a great pickup as far as a team bond. I'm sorry, a family bond, adding to a team that is family. That's a great pickup on all three levels. And then,
I like one of their coaches.
Who's that?
Hakeem.
Okay, I like Murphy. Murphy's a good coach.
No, I'm saying, and I like one of their. No, Murphy's the owner of the squad, so automatically have to like. But no, as far as to like someone who could coach the squad.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hakeem comes from a great background, and he's a legend in his own. We've been there to train with him when he lived here and things like that. So absolutely. Yeah. I think Hakeem has coached me in the past. So
but
anybody that can coach me and I listen to, I would believe that they can coach and lead a team and then also coach me in the future if I needed them or asked them to.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And then Sushi picked up his wins over there.
That's it. And Sushi's a part of Heartland.
Is he?
And yes, he's on Heartland.
I thought he was on Inside the Scoop Squad.
They don't have a squad, sir. They have a podcast.
Alex Demon. Y'all better get y'all.
Alex is not competing, and not that I heard.
Alex is coming back because he said
coming back versus competing now.
He said that him and Travis and Sushi would do teams.
Fighting or forms?
Trav not doing no forms.
I don't know. He did it on SES.
Not doing neither one of them. I'm not doing neither one of them. Just let that be known. I'm not doing neither one of them. Now continue.
When you got the producer popping in on your show, and he popped out. He said, "Bye, I'm done. I just want to voice mine on the record."
On the record. Hey, I liked it, that Trav. I can't wait to see that one. That boy jumped in like, y'all lying.
Yes,
stop it now.
He did it like Bewitched or I Dream of Genie. Bing. Yes. No, that's not true.
No, but I didn't know that.
Wait, maybe if you could get an old school Team Plowden team like you, Travis and Jamon.
No, you have.
How about that with Travis? I know you can hear us. He gonna pop in. Give him a second. 5, 4, 3.
No, I would not. No,
Why
Trav,
not?
I got you. Nope, exactly.
Oh, damn. What?
That's good. Old school squad would have to be like him, Boo,
okay,
and Pete Davenport.
Oh, I remember him. I don't know. I don't remember. Hey, Trav.
No. Look, I'm going to tell you the only way I ever come back and fight. This is the only way I come back and fight. Is if I'm fighting alongside Morgan, Avery, my uncle, and Gene. 5 people.
Family.
Oh, hey, watch it. Whoa. Get off, Trav.
I need to. Now we need to get Jesse on and see if we can get that set up for a virtual fight tour.
No, we don't need that. No.
Yes, that is legendary.
Mimi, there's no other family that's like that.
Wait. Okay, so I got a question, Trav, and this can be a whole new show because now I got some stuff running through my head. When you list your family as bloodline family as a team, does the other team have to be bloodline family, or could they just be able to match up with you guys?
No.
See, there is one team that might be able to do it.
And that be who?
And
Pricey?
one family that might be able to do it. I don't know if they will do it because I don't know what I'm not sure, but it's Tank. It's Larry. It's Jason. It's Royce.
Rourke.
It's little Larry. Yeah, little Larry. And then I'm like,
who would the woman be? They won't have
his sister. Sherry.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry or yes.
So that would be the only squad. There was talk about this a few years ago, but I don't think
that's a
ever
Detroit versus Chicago.
Ooh,
Shit.
Woo! Now we would have to give everybody the ample amount of time to train, so it's not something that would happen in a month to 2 months.
I ain't trained in 5 years, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We would have to 5 to 6 months down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep a little bit wild too. Don't
That would be fun. But that would be the only way, and I think that's the only way somebody else in my family said that they would do. They would come out and fight. So
I love it. And then let me ask you this, and I don't know ages, and you guys know this rivalry from being there. What is Plowden and Larry? Would they be willing to come out and fight as this one set fight?
I don't.
Are they close in age?
For sure.
Yes, they're close in age.
They've been close to fighting a few times with me.
They're close in age. They're close.
And that's like lightweight versus middle or heavy?
Light versus heavy.
Lightweight versus heavyweight. So they fought.
And are they physically capable? Right now, they started to train.
I haven't saw Sheehan.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't seen him. I saw him walking around, but I don't know. But I
right. You know,
they did it. I don't think it would be a very.
Listen, I know Plowden. All he needs is his reverse part.
Coach got new hips. He may kick now. You better watch it.
And then listen, as long as Tank can kick, he's gonna kick.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be a lot of kicks, but yeah, that would be the only way I could see myself ever fighting again. But
Got you. Yes, sir. You brought up something good, Trav. Thank you for dropping in, brother. Look, and he dropped out.
Look.
I like that.
That's something different for our sport.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna
listen to this. My people out there with all the kids and everything, you know, if you got 9 of them running around, make sure they grow in this sport.
Yes.
Man, that's 2 families. And I've been around them tanks for a long time.
Absolutely. And that's up north. I have experience with families here in the South.
We had some of the biggest rivalry team fights, individual fights with Chicago, with Tank Squad, period.
Wow.
To have 2 families.
Wow.
To be able to cover all spots on a squad.
Wow.
Lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight, senior, and a woman.
Wow, they cover everything across the board.
Everything across the board.
That's a damn good scenario. I'm glad Travis dropped in for that one. Man. I never thought about that. And then for him to say that's the only way. The only.
You guys.
He makes me look at what I'm thinking about more.
I know some of y'all haven't saw Richard Plowden fight and be wondering if he really good is what he speaks.
I've seen him fight at tournaments twice and only saw him on video a few times.
I watched my instructor break cups. You hear me? I'm talking about to the knees.
Wait, so when you say break cups, he was groin kicking?
We had groin, back in the gap, we had the groin kick.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought it was just us in Cali.
And he turned around and told me he was finna do it. Oh. And he popped it.
Well, it's a few things that he saw before I saw it, and then I just listened to him and it happened. He saw the future.
I watched him take somebody's rib across their body and pull it out.
And they cried.
And they cried and looked at their instructor and says, please let me stop. He said, I can't throw in the towel for you, Rock. You got to go do this.
If you really want to be honest, I think someone just posted that video on Facebook.
Did they?
Gibbs.
Mike Gibbs.
I think so.
The video thief.
I think and that was it's been since New 99. Year's. Well, I mean, as far as when I saw the video.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like January, February, like maybe around Christmas.
This one it was.
Yes, Chicago. That's when and it was a memory. He tagged you in it, like the memory.
Chicago.
Yes, I was there. I was on Kanai.
Yeah, that's when I fought Roberto for the first time.
And that's when we drove. My first time driving to Chicago, and I never. Yes.
Mimi, y'all drive the tournament?
Well, we used to. It was more of a team thing. Roberto was a part of Sport Karate, Sport Team International when it was Russo and Liker.
Yes.
Smash International. Smash. Yes, there you go.
Yes,
Thank you. I'm old.
Baby girl. You look, your brother here.
He was a part of that team. and I was a part of Kanai.
Yes.
His dad did not fly. His
Okay.
family in general did not fly, but they would drive to Babac, Africa,
Yeah, for
wherever
sure.
to make their son happy and take their son. So when there were tournaments that weren't sponsored tournaments, I would drive with them, and this
Oh,
was
that's what's
one.
up.
And we are both from Ishmael School, Galveston, so it wasn't much for me to say or them to say, "You want to go?" And
you
yes,
feel comfortable. Yeah.
absolutely. So
That's
my
what's
parents
up.
used to let me ride with them and go with them. And then when his dad couldn't go because they own a barbershop, they owned
Okay.
a business in Galveston. When they can go, then Ishmael would take us, or we would
Oh,
fly.
nice.
They would allow their son to
Ooh.
fly.
Nice.
I actually rode to the furthest trip I've ever taken in a car on a road trip was with Roberto and his dad and his wife and two sisters, was to Atlantic City, America.
We drove there too.
It took 28 hours.
Whoa.
And that was because Mr. Torres was the driver. And he didn't want anyone else to drive, not because we couldn't, but because he felt like
y'all were going to do a job.
Yes, and
his
he
job
was
was to get y'all
responsible.
there.
He took care of his wife and his children, and so he would take a break
Big
or
shout
two.
out to him. Big shout out to him.
I remember driving with him, and he would drink Coke, soda, and he would have these. They were Mexican from Mexico, and they brought their heritage and beliefs with them, and to help, not like completely keep him awake, but to help him stay awake, he would bring the hottest jalapeno peppers. They
Holy
were red.
shit.
And I could smell them. We had to ride with the windows cracked because you could smell them in the back. He would take a bite and hold it, not chew it, not swallow it, but hold it for a period of time. I can't tell you what it was, but it seemed like 30 minutes to an hour. And then when the heat would die down, he would down a Coke. And then that would keep him awake a little bit. It's like someone having a cigarette or taking a power nap. That's what he did. And when he did stop, we would stop for an hour to 2 hours. We would get out at like a truck stop or a parking spot, and he would take a nap. We would go out and kind of hang out and do stuff. And
Man,
we
that's
actually took Roberto and I. We took pictures. One time we were working out in a what do you call it? A parking garage, not a parking garage,
truck stop.
In the grass, and we were working on drills. And I was probably, I don't know, I had to be like 18 or 19, and we were training and doing drills, and his mom was taking pictures of us while his dad was in the truck taking a nap. Yeah, it was. Those are good memories.
And you know that used to be the fun times. When the whole group used to go to
from your
local school, pulling in together, pulling off together,
representing your instructor, your city, your home.
That was live, you know, because we definitely had a lot of events at home, so we definitely got some people that wasn't privileged enough to go to the out of town tournaments a lot.
Right.
To show up, man, it was live.
Before you and like J Dog, Roberto and I were the ones that traveled together. Not that we were always on the same teams, but we traveled together because he would go or his parents would take us, or like I said, Ishmael would take us. But we did a lot of traveling together from the city of Galveston.
I love his dad. His dad checked me for my birth certificate. You know, so it was one of the funniest things. That's when I really was.
He said you were too old or too big.
Yeah, I was too big. I was too big for them boys.
Well, Roberto was shorter. He was smaller.
And then the bad thing is he didn't question Nate, Jerry, and them fuckers was tall.
They were giants compared to you and Roberto.
They was already 6 foot. They just didn't have no basketball skills.
And that age group, what age was that?
That was
14, 15?
That was 12, 13. 12, 13, because I won the Super Grands, my first Super Grands at the end of that year.
And that's when you still had fat cheeks. That's when you were cute.
Little cute boy, but I was training.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, actually, I was getting punished. I was getting locked in the karate school.
Well, I wanted to be locked in the karate school, so I get it.
And then my mama didn't even call CPS on that man.
Mine didn't either. She called him to come get me and take me over there, which was great. Ultimately,
she called him to come pick me up and take me wherever.
That understood. All of that.
Get him up out of here if I heard him.
Yes, sir. I understood.
That's because I always had questions. You know, I just like to ask questions a lot.
I always wanted to kind of go as far as I thought I could. If someone told me you can't do this because this will happen, I'm going to go as far as I can until I realize that's not going to happen. And sometimes it didn't work out like that.
For sure it didn't.
And that it wasn't that I was rebellious. I was inquisitive. I wanted to see. I was curious about, well, you got in trouble or this happened to you. It doesn't mean that it'll happen to me. And that was my main thought. I've always saw myself as a little different. And if I put thought behind something, I can do it.
Let me tell you guys right now, she is a little different.
Stop.
But I love her. She's my
Absolutely,
sister.
brother.
She's
I love
my
you
sister.
too.
Yes.
Stink boy.
So we're gonna move on a little bit because
Okay.
we're not gonna talk too much on it because I
All right.
don't want to get no gray hair in my head. Especially
Absolutely. I still want to get to the virtual fight tour.
That's why I'll be on that right now because I don't want because nobody reached out to me and gave me their bets yet, and I think I'm starting to get gray hair because I thought somebody wanted to bet me something. And don't let my hair turn gray on y'all, and then y'all want to come bet me. But no,
too late.
Too late. Yep. Look at that light on it. Shine.
That's it.
Go ahead. Because I heard it's an interesting card for two reasons. One is a ladies card.
Yes, sir.
Two, because we have someone that's about to do something on special on this card.
And this young lady, her name is Autumn.
Miss Autumn. Miss Autumn, stand
Bloomer.
up. Miss Autumn, stand up on your toes right now and give yourself a bow.
Before I give her any props on her fighting, because she's good.
Is she?
She's good. I think I saw her, and if I remember correctly, it would have been at Diamonds.
Not at
I'm sorry, Battle.
In the hallway.
Yes.
I saw her too.
At Battle.
She did her damn thing.
Yes. And that would have been the only time. And I need to see her against quality competition again, or to make sure it wasn't like just that moment. It's a consistent thing. And her competition is damn good. It comes from a background and a history.
First fight, they can be a history squad too, starting
Absolutely. Leading off the night is the open fight. The first fight, excuse me. She's going to be the first person. I don't want to say male. I don't want to say female, but the first person to fight two full 3-minute rounds. I think that they said that Merrick's Anthony,
big shout out,
done a set fight, 3 rounds, and a team fight.
Yes, ma'am.
She's doing 2 full 3-minute round. I'm sorry, 3-round fights, and against damn good competition.
Especially to have that first fight like that.
Woo-hoo. But she does have a break. What I'm excited about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I'm excited about is the number of fights.
Lump, you's a fucking beast. Because Lump said he want to see Mo, and I know the people want to see Mo, so Jesse gave y'all Mo.
There's 8 to 10, 8, 9 set fights. No, we don't have any team fighting. No, we don't have.
We don't need it.
Like senior set fights, and that's okay. What I'm excited about is the amount of women that Jesse had on his list, the people that I reached out to a few, the ones that actually reached out to me, and for him to get this amount of fights on one card is absolutely amazing. It's just in general shows you how women, if you call them to the plate or if you give them a platform, we gonna come out there ready to eat. You know what I mean? Juniors, adults. We got Nikki Palin. Well, she's married now. Nicole Paris is her married name now, but her coming back is inspirational because she has a child and then she was married or is married, and then to come out, and I hadn't seen her fight or compete tournament wise,
but willing to do this, to be a part of this
in general.
Hey now,
I wish we could have had more legends to come out to match up. We did have some people that really wanted to participate, but in all fairness, it wasn't a good matchup, or it was some people that couldn't the set fight that they asked for. So let me say that some people reached out because they already knew who they wanted to fight. And it didn't end up in that manner. So then that's when I think Jesse had to rearrange some things.
But be prepared, because if you called him to ask him for somebody, be sure Jesse is going to reach out to that person to see do they want to make that connection. So just be prepared. So be careful on what you may want your ass to write.
Hey,
because your mouth gonna have to cash that check. It's gonna have to cash it. It's going to cash
I'm also excited about the amount of Texas female fighters.
Say it again.
Texas
female fighters.
Texas, not you male fighters.
Now listen, because the event came to Texas at one point.
Absolutely, I fought in it,
and I think there was almost a full every fight Texas card.
Absolutely, except for a few people like
who?
Cam. He
came for a chance.
He wasn't.
That's a Texas fighter.
Oh, you mean the whole fight? I thought you meant
as far on our end. We had pretty much a Texas squad.
In each fight.
Yes,
understood.
Ma'am.
You're right.
You know, right. but to now step out of the rim of Texas, we got 3 females.
Absolutely.
We could have been more. Do know
Absolutely.
it's some more that really was. I think at least 2 more that should have been on the list. But hey, I'm not the promoter. But
Absolutely.
and I don't know.
I think
I
it
don't
was
know what this is.
matchups and
That's
age
it.
and
Age and
ability.
matchup.
Some
But
people
I tell you what,
didn't match up correctly.
these 3 automatically. I put my eyes prize on them 3. I'm putting it on.
Yes,
Adriana's a little beast.
she is.
She's a
I
little
work
beast.
with her.
She's a little monster. Itty
I-
bitty. That's the itty bitty. And I tell you what, but she strikes something.
Absolutely.
And
She's
then-
up and coming, especially representing Texas. She's good.
And what's that? What's that? Minnie Mouse, Mighty Mouse,
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Yes, mighty, and she's small, petite. Not when I say petite, short. She's
Athletic.
Not,
She's
yes,
she has an athletic
very
body.
athletic, and she has a little weight. And I don't mean fat and obese. What I mean is thickness and Texas
Southern,
style body. To where she can hit you fast or she can hit you hard. She's quick. She listens. She can adjust. She wanted diamonds. The junior, what was it, open or a grand? Okay.
Yes. If not both of them, one of them for sure.
One for sure. I know one for sure. And excuse me if I got it wrong.
Manny
but
let us know.
Yes, Manny will, because he listens to our show. Thank you, brother. But I expect her to do well.
Me too.
I got a question for you because I'm kind of contemplating something.
Talk to me.
My first question, or my question is to you, is being this card as stacked it is as it is with Texas fighters. I'm kind of thinking about if I should judge it or if I should kind of stay behind the scenes, and if I should try to commentate it or do it at a different level.
I think just those particular fights would be good for you not to be in it
involved,
just because you don't want anybody
to question
anything. It's which I know you're gonna be fair judge.
Absolutely, I am.
Fair is fair. Like that's not here nor there. But
none of them are paying me, and none of them are gonna get better by me helping them win.
Exactly. And then it being on a live platform like that, I don't think you would do any malicious cheating on. Oh, I didn't see that, knowing that somebody got scored on. Like no. But I think those 3, because I think you're gonna be more excited.
Absolutely.
The thrill, and you may get to saying a few things,
right?
Like just because you.
And I've worked with Kiana in a private, yes.
Adriana too, and
yes.
We'd have worked out with Alyssa,
yes.
So it's the they get to doing things. It's like, hey, you're not doing this. Hey, pick it up.
Right. And I don't want to. I've done that with you before, judging, and then I talk to you. You're not moving. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that. Those are things that happen to me by accident,
of course,
just because I'm involved, and like you said, I've worked or trained. So I understand what you mean. I just know I do want to be a part of it on whatever level that I can be, and Jesse or allow me to be.
I think those would be good times for you to come out and kind of give your input on a few fights. They're not right behind each other, so you definitely get to go in and out. And then the last one.
Yes, the last one with I'm interested in seeing the
that's Miss Sanchez.
Yeah. Oh, the one we were talking about. They wanted Georgia Open.
Yes,
I didn't realize.
Wow,
I didn't pay attention
when I saw her name.
Kat. And now, Christina. Excuse me.
Kat.
I'll find it out. I'll ask her and figure out her name. And my apologies, Miss Kat.
Katuska.
That's good. You did well, brother.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
You have. You doing? I need to practice on whatever you using hooked on phonics or something.
I'm using Rosetta Stone.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
You know I am.
Yes, but no, that's good. I wouldn't have been able to say that, but I can say Sanchez.
But I had to, make sure I caught it at the right time to come out, because I would have. But no, I looked at it for a minute.
Okay, she's fighting Alyssa.
Yes.
Okay.
Main event card right there.
Okay.
And that should be a definite good fight.
Absolutely.
Definitely should be a good fight.
And I'm actually interested in seeing Lynn's fight with Jasmine.
Oh yeah, Lynn's fight for sure.
Yes. Lynn experience, but I have seen the Jasmine young lady. And she's up and coming young. And for them too, again, I always bet on experience. I expect or see Lynn winning because of experience. Lynn has beat me before. She beat me at Plowden's tournament in Grands a few years ago. So I know she's capable of doing it. That's going to be an interesting fight for me also.
Even Avery coming from behind her. And then that gangster fish.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Fish is fighting. Yes.
She's fighting all of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is a lit card.
Absolutely. I expect it to be really, really good.
If you
And
haven't
me
ordered
being
y'all
there.
tickets, order y'all tickets. Support it.
Absolutely. I will. Either I'm
Support
gonna
it.
judge and get in free because he better not charge me to judge. No, he wouldn't. Or we'll be here commentating and we'll be trying to make sure we can get our firsthand perceptions and looks.
Our first hand is gonna be our only hand up there where they said in the shits.
Yes,
Up
sir.
there in the shits now.
Yes, sir. Making it happen,
Yes.
Captain.
Big shout out to Mr. Alex Paul Mitchell for
Okay.
winning Vito's tournament yesterday.
Yes.
Big shout out to us. Sorry we couldn't make it, brother.
Yes, sir. My apologies. I'm gonna send you a message and let you know sometime tomorrow. But excuse us, and I'm looking forward, promising you about next year for sure.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Last minute important family issues going on, so we couldn't make it, unfortunately. But hey, big shout out to Alex because he did sweet.
Yes, forms, extreme or creative, and then also fighting. He clean. Alex, you owe me lunch or some French fries or somebody.
Big shout out and big shout out to everybody that went and supported his event.
Absolutely, I saw some pictures on Facebook and saw some posts, so I know it was a good tournament because he was getting congratulations across the board on successful.
And him and his family is solid. They
Absolutely.
solid. Vito supports everybody event. They bring at least 20, 30 kids to them at every event.
Absolutely.
So no, that's solid. Big shout out, big ups. I wish we could have been there.
Yes.
Definitely would have made a little more interesting things to the show because I'm sure there was a couple fights went on that I would have had liked to see.
Right. I have no idea who were the other fighters. Excuse me for his event, who Alex fought or anything like that. I just saw the end results.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good. We'll make a full report for that next week.
All right. What's going to be the final score tonight?
On the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, what's the final score?
Final score, I want to say the Rams 28-21. And if it's not 28-21, it's going to be 31-24.
31-24. Nah, that 24 is going to be up there.
You think so?
I think so. And I think it's going to be the Bengals and the Rams going to have 20.
What's going to make the difference is who is going to have the better
passing?
No, defense. Because Aaron Donald, yes, they have a great defense, but Cincinnati has a good defense. And the way that what got them there, they've played better than Aaron Donaldson and their defense. And that's my opinion, what I've seen. As far as their offense, if their offense just plays the game, you got Beckham, you just got everybody on each side, that can do something. And then they both weren't expected to be there.
No.
So they have chips. They have chips on their shoulders. They are ready to win. And I expect it to be a good game. If it's low scoring, let me say that. If it's low scoring,
it'd probably be about 7-10 or something like that.
I say 17-10, 17-13.
Yeah,
something
like
in the teens.
Yeah.
But I do expect the offense. Both of them have good offense. Both of them have quarterbacks that have succeeded. And they have also been able to
I thought I had some shit in my throat.
Oh, not the shit. No.
Yeah, you say they both got good quarterbacks. So I had to get that shit out my throat.
Now, see, that's different. You're a hater because he's from Detroit. Your team and your franchise sucks, just like Houston's. And because he moved on and he went to the Super Bowl, don't blame him.
Hey, she can say that down here in Texas.
Why?
Detroit, they'll snipe me if I was down here talking about my team suck. No, man.
Homie, we carry guns in our purses. So you don't think me saying that the Texans suck it's going to get me shot? It possibly could. It possibly could, but I'm a hometown person. I just know we made mistakes when it came to Watt. Even way back with Andre Johnson, not taking care of Arian Foster when he had injuries. I know we made mistakes, and even to let them go, Hopkins for nothing, basically. Mm-hmm. We made bonehead decisions, but I'm not going to hate on the players because they were great.
For sure.
You're hating on Matt Stafford because you're mad that he went to the Super Bowl and you're watching it from home.
Yes, and I should be watching it with my squad up there, too.
Yes, with Calvin Johnson. Megatron. And watching it with Bear Sanders. That's who you want to watch with?
That's who I'm sitting with tonight and watching it with both of those guys. Crying. And we're going to commentate.
Oh, Lord. They're not doing it. They're protesting.
Even Charlie Batch can come on over.
Charlie Batch paid for the Cowboys.
Scott Mitchell, you can come too.
Oh, you hold too many grudges. Get over it, homie.
I am.
What happens if he wins?
Best wishes. No.
Okay, there you go.
All shit to the side. Best wishes. And you know me. Like you say, I'm a hometown dog when it comes to the squads of being at home. But to see him be able to progress and prosper after leaving with the Lions, that had the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl, to have a good squad around you, to have the same type of receivers that you had at once, but you just had a different line that cared more about you. And you definitely he prospered this year.
So did Odell Beckham after they wrote him off.
Yeah,
especially leaving the Browns and
the Browns, hell, the Giants, that squad who once again.
Well, I think Eli took up for him. Eli likes him. It was going to the Browns, and he went. Where was the other place? Browns.
And then I think he went
Pittsburgh. No, not Pittsburgh. Where did he go before? Didn't he go to another place? My bad. I'll have to think.
Yeah,
can
she
tell us
don't have her sports book with her right now. Don't worry.
Yeah. My atlas.
And that was a pop up right there. So
yeah, that caught me off guard. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. But big shout out to them. Big shout out to him for taking this squad. Like you said, I really think it's gonna come down to that defense.
Yes, I like Aaron Donaldson. Giants, Browns, and the Rams.
So
okay,
those are
those three teams. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Trav.
Yeah, and then to not do nothing with Browns. And then get over here, and then like they said, he had to learn new plays.
They put him and Antonio Brown in the same category.
Yeah,
but he's playing and prospering.
You know why? Because he humble.
He wasn't as bad as they assumed, and kind of judged him before they should have. I think.
Yeah,
I think so. I think so. You can't judge them for his outside field activity, and when I say that, just because he's a partier and he has fun, and he may be on the I don't care if you see my life, he's not private, doesn't mean he's doing something wrong and bad because he's producing on the field. And I think
doing his job.
Yes, he was able to find that balance to be productive and progress. And then I think because he did other things outside, that gave people a reason to judge him. Yeah, I really do.
But now they want to roll with him.
They're judging him differently now
because he learned them plays.
Yes.
And I think it's got to be pretty difficult to be learning them damn plays over there.
He's getting paid in Bitcoins, his salary this year. You heard about that? He's the first NFL player that said, pay me in Bitcoins.
Well, guess what? He's going to have a few that's going to follow behind him. It's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So maybe that we should get paid in Bitcoins at tournaments?
No.
I like cash.
No, because when you pay bills, bills don't take Bitcoin. And if and when I have to pay bills, no. I want whatever the currency is to pay my bills.
American dollars.
Absolutely. With presidents on there.
Yes.
Before we go, though, I want to make a point because
we definitely got to have our quote of the day anyway. But
yes, we're going to do that. Mm-hmm. Remember we saw the iPhone tag.
Yes.
What was it? AirTag.
AirTag.
Okay. Lump and I had saw the.
Well, first, it was funny. My mom, big shout out to my mama, who's a news head. Called and was like, "Oh, have you heard about this?" Asked me about this.
I know about most things, a lot of things, because I do a lot of reading and I watch the news.
So I was like, "Well, Mimi, you heard of this?" She's like, "No, what's that?" Well, this new thing that they're using, to track people. It's a little device, and they're misusing it.
For criminal activity and negative reasons. What we saw, she told us about what she saw like on Good Morning America or something, and when I Googled it, what it was about was a lady had went to the grocery store or went out shopping, and it was during Christmas, I think, or a holiday, and someone was following her, and as they were following her, no, she didn't know they were following her. She got an alert on her Apple iPhone that said she was being tracked, and she had no idea what it was for, what it was about. And it was the AirTag. Someone that was in the store, in the mall with her, had dropped it in her purse and wanted to follow her to rob her, murder, whatever they wanted to do. It wasn't a good thing. Well, my point in bringing that up is we here locally were riding scooters a couple of weeks ago. Me, Lump, and one of my other friends, Miss Brandy, that you guys heard her on the show. B-Works on the show before. Well, we all were having a hangout time moment. We went to go ride scooters in downtown Houston, Discovery Green. And we rented the 3 scooters for an hour, 2 hours. Because there were so many of us, they said that they didn't need ID from all 3 of us. They just needed at least 2. So I gave my ID and Willie gave his ID. So we're riding and we're going and we're having fun, zooming around downtown. And Brandy stops and says, "I'm being tracked." And we were like, wait a minute. What do you mean you're being
Like,
tracked?
gotta be
And
something
she
there.
got the alerts on her phone, her iPhone, the way the woman had gotten it on the video that I saw. And it was like, where is it? Well, what we realized was because she didn't give her ID for the scooter, they had one somewhere inside of it. Not that it was visible. A scooter is just some poles
Yeah.
and a tire and
Little motor on it.
Yeah, a little motor. It's not anything to where you could necessarily hide it and not see it. It had to have been inside of it somehow. So my point in saying that is when you're out and about and you're just moving around and you get these alerts, whether it's an Amber Alert, this AirTag alert, whatever it is, just be more observant. Just because you're by yourself, me, I do a lot now that I'm single. If it's not with you, brother, I'm alone.
Yeah.
And here we can carry guns. You have a right to protect you and your family and your property and your vehicle and those type of things. You don't have a right to shoot people in general, but
They
we
can
can
give
do
you
that.
a right. They can give you a right to shoot them though.
Absolutely. If you invade my space, attack me and my kids or my property, yes, you
And
do.
put the fucking device on me and follow me
That
anywhere
right there.
I didn't offer you to come.
No, you're gonna catch it.
Yeah.
And
sure.
I just want everybody, not men, not women, but everybody to be more aware and pay attention. And if you use this device, it's to use for children. When your kids walk home from school, when they have to come home, like we were kind of raised old school, they come home 30 minutes to an hour before you get off work or can get home, to be able to see them, know what's going on. Even your dog, they said you can put it on your dog. You let him out in the neighborhood to go potty, he won't get lost. It'll be in his dog tag. You can always find him. It's not meant for negative, evil things to track someone to rob, criminal activity. It's
Rape
not.
and do all this extra
Even with the
disrespectful shit.
scooter, if you want to do that to retrieve your property, okay. But please be aware, pay attention, and be observant to your surroundings.
All right, go ahead. You got a quote for me, girl?
Oh, you want to put me first, and I got to go back to it. Give me a
Go
second.
ahead. You got it. You got it. We're gonna go ahead and give y'all these quotes of the day. We almost over our time limit. We don't get too long. We don't get too long with y'all. We don't want to hold y'all
catch
whole
up.
day
We missed it last week. We were fighting.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
brother,
were
I
fighting.
had it.
You had it? You better get it. You better get it because I got a bad one.
Well, you go first then. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, guys, I always get on the Revs page, and the Revs always gives me some good notes to take. And he gave me a great, 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 great quote this last week. I was supposed to have gave y'all last week, but I'm gonna give it to y'all today. And make sure that you guys be safe on Valentine's Day tomorrow. It's a day for everybody, not a day just for one. Day for everybody, not a day.
It's a day of love to show and express love in all forms to everyone.
Yeah, what she said. what she said, y'all.
That's it.
Okay, that's what she said, and I believe her, and y'all should believe her too. Okay?
Indeed.
All right, here we go. All right, Rev. They're not ready for no shit like this. Close your head, close your eyes, bow your heads, put your hands behind your back, and just don't move. Funny thing about getting older. Your eyesight starts getting weaker, but your ability to see through people gets much better.
Say it one more time for the good time.
Wait a minute. What? LeJohn. What? Funny thing about getting older, your eyesight starts getting weaker, meaning that you start going blind. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder. But your ability to see through people, Raiden, Saint Toussaint, Lump, gets much better.
That's experience. that maturity.
It is.
I got one for the good time.
All right, hit it with it.
The word imperfect actually spells I am perfect. I'm perfect, excuse me.
Oh.
Because everyone is perfect in their own imperfect ways. No judgment.
Hey.
Get it.
When you are a giraffe, if anybody know what a giraffe really look like, and you receive criticism from a turtle, baby. Let me catch a turtle talking about me on the ground down there. They are reporting that they view from the level you're on. That's crazy. Now I got to tell y'all it in a serious way. Now play with y'all when I tell you this time, because that was deep.
Say it one more time for me.
This it. Giraffe.
I'm not even responding. Go.
When you are a giraffe and you receive criticism, talked about, slandered, from a turtle. They are reporting the view from the level they are on. They only looking up to talk about what's up there, and they want you to look down so you can come down there where they at. Don't do it. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Use your brain as a tool.
Oh my, like Johnny Gill say.
Oh,
all right, guys.
That's it. You got any more? That's it.
That's it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna thank y'all for this good day. Once again, this is Valentine's Day.
Happy Super Bowl. Happy Love
Super
Day.
Bowl.
Happy good week.
Keep your hands to yourself. Don't drink and drive too much.
Too much? Not at all, fool.
Uber, Lyft, and taxi cabs and shuttles if you're at the hotel.
Call Willie Lump Lump. If you need to find him, hit him up on Facebook.
Don't call
Instagram. Send him a smoke signal. He got you.
Yeah, you send a smoke signal if you want to. I'm sending the fire truck, the 5-man. All right, guys. Really appreciate y'all having y'all time spent with us today.
All right, have a good week.
This is the Raw, the Lump, get it in, and the Mimi.
Wrong.
Y'all get ready. Somebody tell me about that dog fight yesterday with Anasala too. Oh, we gonna have a dog fight. It's gonna be a dog fight. Chihuahua versus a pit bull. They finna fight. Rottweiler versus a Shih Tzu. Later, guys. It's gonna be a dog fight.
Cat fight.
Nuh-uh.